You should also see, guys. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Beatrice.
Good morning. Happy Easter and Passover.
Yeah. Same to you guys. So Beatrice, today we have a special guest.
Yes. Well, first of all, welcome to all of you guys out there viewing our show. Thank you so much for joining us on Like a New Yorker. I'm Beatrice Kimmel, president of Impact PR, and this is Joseph Frya.
Hello, everybody. Hello, world.
And this is and we are very, very honored to have a special guest with us today. You are our first guest on our show, Joe. His name is Joe Hill, native New Yorker. He is a stand-up comedian and writer for over a decade. You can catch him at great stand-up places like Caroline's and Comic Strip Live. He also has a new mixtape out there that's available now on all digital platforms called Who the F is Joe Hill? And we're really excited to have him. So
that's easy to remember.
There you go. Good morning once again. Thanks you guys for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna just go into this is since we have a little bit of a comedian theme going on today's episode. We're just gonna go right into what fun and creative things that we do at home or have been doing at home during this quarantine. So
well, it's more trying. I'm trying to do something fun and interesting. It doesn't always turn out to be fun and interesting, but I got into the e-learning. So I guess in 1 month I'm going to be ready to work at NASA. I got sucked in quantum physics and fourth dimensions, and but it's very confusing. I guess I'm not that smart. I wish I was smarter, but apparently not that smart.
Easy, just like knitting or recipes or cooking.
Right.
I should go. I should try something a little bit simpler, maybe.
I've been watching. Well, actually, I've turned into a movie critic. I've been watching so many movies. I feel like I can rate the movies now just from sitting down and watching shows. But trying to be creative like you. Trying to try to learn some new things. I'm trying to get into script writing a little bit, but. That's not so fun. I'm learning. I thought you just take the idea. I didn't know I had to write it down. Oh man. But no, it's been fun trying to learn new things. I will say that too. What about you, Beatrice?
That's awesome. Well, I've been actually learning a lot about. I'm having a baby in a couple months, so I don't know if you knew that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on birthing and baby registry must-haves and things like that. But it's also like breathing techniques. So that's something that I'm doing. But then I guess. Another thing is that my husband and I actually, we like, we try to do things that make us laugh a little bit. And since, Joe, I know this isn't going to, impress you at all, but we actually been reading 500 Dads.
Yes, that's a good one.
I got this as a gift last Christmas for my husband when we found out we were pregnant. And if I could, I'm going to share a couple jokes with you.
Yes, go ahead.
Let me know how I do. Some of these are funny.
Joe, we have to say that she's good, okay? Because she's a little bit on the edge.
Coming to the stage.
She's in that time.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
The great Beatrice. Make some noise.
That's so funny.
Thank you. My God. Thank you. All right. Of all the inventions of the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable. But
I see what they did there. I like that. I give that 2 head nods. Okay.
How many bones are in the human hand?
I'm supposed to know this. I feel like I'm having a test right now.
Only a handful.
Okay.
Oh, got a couple more. Let's see. That one's not a good one. I started a band called 999 Megabytes. We still have it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. One more. Well, within minutes, the detective knew exactly what the murder weapon was. It was a briefcase.
There you go. That was the best one right there. That was the best one.
Anyway.
You got a comedian. You listen, that child is going to come out a future? Yes, future comedian. There you go.
All right. Maybe I'll open for you, Joe. I'll go come.
There you go.
Gig. Yeah.
So we
Um,
are from three different areas in New York. Joe, you're in the Bronx, right?
Yes, I'm a Bronx native. I live in Harlem, but I'm originally born and raised and work in the
Oh,
Bronx.
okay.
So yeah.
Because Beatrice is in Long Island,
Long
Okay.
Beach.
Long
Yep.
Beach,
Nice,
and
nice.
I'm in Staten Island. And that's why I actually had the chance to go hiking a little bit, because here in
Nice.
Staten Island there are these huge parks, and
Mm-hmm.
really Staten Islanders, they mostly go around with by car.
Mm-hmm.
So these areas are actually not really that popular here, and I took advantage of it. So there are these huge parks, like 40 acres. It's like they
Oh
are,
wow.
yeah, gigantic, with deers and squirrels and owls. So I actually
That's
been able
interesting.
to go hiking, and that's the funny thing. Before this crisis, when I moved to Staten Island, I had my friends at the Staten Island Ferry in Manhattan,
Right.
saluting me, waving hands, like goodbye, you know, you're going to the Forgotten Barrow, take
I think
care.
I was gonna say, like, every time I go to Staten Island, I get worried because I'm like, I might have to swim back after a certain time. So let me not get too
Exactly.
comfortable because the ferry's leaving.
But
But no,
but
that's amazing.
now instead it's like some kind of like a luxury area here,
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
cut the beaches and that's it. We're
Right.
about
Right. Right.
ourselves.
Yes.
So it's funny how things have, the perspective on things have
I agree.
changed.
I agree. It has. It definitely
Actually
has.
Staten Island is safe, safer than other
Right.
areas. It's crazy.
It is. I think with everything going on, it's definitely put us moving and having us appreciate things more now that we're dealing with the crisis. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. And Beatrice, you still are still able to go to the beach?
As a matter of fact, yeah, when it's nice out, that was actually, we had a couple nice days earlier this week, and we're
Okay.
able to walk around. They closed the boardwalk though, so because they were
Mm.
getting people were kind of congregating too much.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's wide open, but we still wear our masks, believe it or not. I mean, we just don't want to take any risks. But
I agree. Gotta
but
play it
But
safe.
that's what we were saying, Joe. Yesterday, we both have Beatrice and I, coincidentally, the same experience where we had to go out to. She had to go to the doctor. I had to go to the grocery shop, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like fully geared up, with the
oh yeah,
masks and gloves,
Right.
and it was so weird, Joe. It was so weird,
I was at the
you know.
store and the same thing, like just standing in line, like one with the hazmat outfit on. I was just like, this doesn't even feel real right now. Like, so it was
Yeah.
just surreal for me too. It's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
because like it really feels like in a movie, It's like
Yeah.
you hope that nobody's gonna like cough or sneeze, and
Right.
you
Right.
hope you're not gonna do that. Otherwise, people are gonna like beat
Well,
you
I
up.
thought
now,
that.
right. It means something. Well, even when you have your mask on,
Yeah.
because I have allergies, and so I mean, this
Hmm.
is allergy season, so everybody's sneezing no matter what. And as soon as you have to sneeze, I almost feel like, oh my God, I'm going to freak everybody out.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
start
you can't
sneezing.
even you can't even think about sneezing around me. If it's in your head and you're about to sneeze, move away from me right now.
Yeah.
That's how serious. Don't even think about sneezing.
Right, right, exactly. Yeah, keep it in. Try to hold it in.
Right?
And you mentioned, Joe, that you are watching a lot of movies, and I'm doing the same.
Mhm.
And I've always been like an action movies and sci-fi movies,
Right.
and now I started noticing that over the last 10, 15 years, all the action movies or sci-fi movies are about contagion.
All of
The
it.
bad guy always
That
wants to
movie.
spread some freaking biozard. So it's like,
I'm with
wow,
you. Something's
Hollywood
going on here.
was telling us this.
Yeah.
We should
No,
notice how to.
as soon as this all started happening, I remember the movie Contagion with Matt Damon and Gwyneth Paltrow.
Very good movie. Yep.
It's a little scary because it's kind of the same. It's almost the same thing, except
Mm-hmm.
yeah, except people weren't. I mean, obviously the rate of death was different, but anyway, I
Right.
don't want to spoil the movie for anybody. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
it's very close
So
to the
I'm wondering,
character.
Joe, if Hollywood movies with contagions end up to happen for real, what
Right.
about Aliens movie? That's gonna happen too.
Listen,
Oh
I'm thinking the
boy,
dinosaurs. I thinking the dinosaurs is coming back. I'm thinking like the Tyrannosaurus Rex is gonna walk through the Bronx and be
wow,
like, "What's
this is
up?"
no This has opened up
Right?
a whole other discussion.
Yeah.
Let's move back, as I know we only have a few more minutes, but it is Passover and Easter this week and
Yes.
weekend. So depending on what you're practicing, but Joseph, he and I, we've had some restaurants that actually, if you don't feel like cooking, you've got, maybe you've got, your obviously your family that's in your home already. Maybe you don't feel like cooking a big meal. There are restaurants that actually still deliver.
Yes.
So Joseph, you want to go through? There's
I heard they have something called this Passover delivery service.
Yep.
Passover means, I'm thinking is hand to hand, but they really deliver stuff for $34.95 per person, which is actually affordable, especially if you don't want to get off the couch like me sometimes.
Yeah.
You want to hit the seamless. So I find that to be convenient. And they got a nice menu here. I see chicken, I see fish, I see brisket. I might have to order from there. I might have to try that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
This is the ribbon, right?
This sounds like, yes, it's called Ribbon. It's a new restaurant that was just launched, and they have a Passover delivery service. So why not try that out? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What about a steak?
Yeah, right.
They got a couple steakhouses. Benjamin Steakhouse and Morton's are delivering your cook at home. You can either buy it uncooked and cook it yourself, or
Morton's. I love Morton's.
Yeah.
I'm salivating already.
Right.
What about you guys? Do you guys cook? I know, Joseph, you cook, right?
Yes, I am not an Iron Chef. I am Chef Boyard Joey. You know what I'm saying? I can tear up a kitchen in a good way. I can chef it up, especially like Thanksgiving. I love to go in and cook all the fixings and everything. But I think every male alive on this planet should know how to cook, especially if you're not around your lady. You won't go into shock. You know what I'm saying? So yes. How about you, Jay?
I make the best scrambled eggs on the planet. So. But this is over, guys. You can come in. Now, of course, like being half Italian, cooking is something that an Italian mother just expects from their kids.
Yes,
so,
that is correct.
And my wife is Chinese, so we take turns. So one day we cook Chinese Asian style, and the other day we do something Italian.
Oh, that's
awesome. Yeah, that's how I'm holding up with the relationship.
Nice.
My wife, she's happy, and everything is fine.
It is.
That's awesome.
I keep my mouth shut.
I love that. I love breakfast too. I'm a big breakfast cooker. My husband does all the cooking during the week, and he loves meat. I've eaten a lot of meat since I've been with him for the past 6 years. So yeah, but no, breakfast is great. I love making waffles, pancakes, French toast, oatmeal, everything. So
yeah, and it's amazing, and I think this is something cool actually, that also Joe, doing something for our family, our neighborhoods.
Yes.
Taking the chance for the occasion of this celebration, to remember what is important in life, sharing time with the people we love.
Well said.
Call our siblings, parents, kids, say hello in these times. Reach out to people. And
don't leave out
that we're there.
Sit still. Most importantly, I think a lot of times as New Yorkers, we are hustling and bustling with work, our side hustles, our passions. But when have they told us, or when have they told you, just sit home? Nothing's important. So it's weird for us because we've never been in this type of situation where we had to sit still this long. So it's new. It's definitely new.
True. So spending time with our beloved ones is the best way to spend this time together. And we run out of time for this segment. So it's time to wrap this up. Joe, so remind us where we can find you.
You can find me on all social media at This Is Joe Hill, one word, or you can get me on my website at thisisjoehill.com. Thanks for having me.
That's great. Absolutely. And Beatrice?
Thank you everyone again for joining us on another episode of Like a New Yorker. I'm Beatrice Kimmel from Impact PR. And
this is Joe. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned because we're going to have another segment coming up with Joe. Thanks again, Joe, and see you soon.
See you next time, guys.
See you later, guys.